Good morning, class. It is Wednesday today. Welcome to Jesus Time. Let's begin with our Bible time run. This is my Bible. I open it wide and learn about Jesus from the words inside. And we are still talking about Jeremiah 32, verse 17. Nothing is too hard for God. He can do anything. And in our lesson for this week, he makes an animal talk, doesn't he? Let's sing that together. Remember, sign language is nothing. We can just throw our O out there. If you like to do it with your right hand. Nothing. Nothing is too hard for God. It's always good to remember that. So it's Wednesday. That means we draw out our lesson today. And I drew my pictures ahead of time because for me they were a little tricky to draw this week. So I wanted to make sure I got them in a way that you could see them. So our lesson starts and we hear about an angel. Do you remember what that angel was doing? The angel was blocking a path that Balaam was trying to ride down with his donkey. 3 times the angel stood in the way so the donkey couldn't get by. And every time that the donkey stopped or turned off the road, what did Balaam do to his donkey? Every time that she wasn't walking the way Balaam wanted the donkey to walk, Balaam hit the donkey with a stick. That's not what you do to an animal, especially like a pet, like your donkey who's always giving you rides and doing things with you. You don't want to hit him with a stick, but Balaam was so frustrated and so angry, that's all he thought to do was to use that stick. But finally, after the 3rd time, God did something special for the donkey. Do you remember what that was? God made the donkey talk. So finally the donkey could say, Balaam, why are you hitting me? I'm your donkey. I'm a good pet for you. Stop hitting me. I'm trying to help you. And it wasn't until the donkey could talk that Balaam finally saw what the donkey saw. Balaam finally saw the angel blocking the path. And then Balaam felt bad, didn't he? Because he knew he messed up. He knew he sinned. He shouldn't have been mean to his donkey. He should have tried to figure it out without using the stick. But instead, God made the donkey talk to teach Balaam his lesson. So now that Balaam saw the angel and understood the donkey and why the donkey was doing what it was doing, Balaam could make a better choice, couldn't he? He could make a choice to be kind to his donkey and to listen to God's word, because that was really the problem. That was why the angel was there, was because Balaam was trying to do something that God didn't want Balaam to do. And Balaam knew he was going against God's word for him. And that's what started this whole mess, was Balaam trying to disobey God. So if Balaam would have listened, he and his donkey wouldn't have gotten into that situation anyway. But we have that in our Bible to help us learn that it is important to listen to what God's plan is for us. Even without an angel and even without a talking donkey, we can still follow God's word. And I actually thought of a song for us to sing to help us remember that. And the words of the song say, "This is my commandment, that you love one another, that your joy may be full." So this is my commandment, that's talking about God. He's the one giving us the commandments. And why should we follow those commandments? We should love one another so that we can feel joy. We can feel the joy of the Lord inside of us. So listening to the commandments and listening to God's plan for us isn't a bad thing. It's the thing that makes us feel joyful. So I also learned some sign language for us to put with our song, and I'll teach you that now too. So commandment, hold up your left hand, and you put a C on the top of it, and you just bring it to the bottom. Commandment. So this is my commandment, that you love one another. And whenever we do the sign for love, it's just kind of like giving yourself a hug. that your joy comes from within, and it makes us happy, so that your joy may be full. And to say full, you put your left hand out and slide the right over it. You don't need any more, you're full. So commandment, love, joy, full. Then we'll try to put those together with the words when we sing it. This is my commandment, that you love one another, that your joy may be full. This is my commandment, that you love one another, that your joy may be full. That your joy may be full. That your joy may be full. This is my commandment, that you love one another, that your joy may be full. Thanks for joining me for Jesus Time today. I hope you liked our songs and the pictures. Maybe you can give a try drawing. I would love to see how you do drawing the pictures. You can always share those with the group too. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.